I want to play you a tune now that's probably the most popular guitar solo ever written, and it's called Recuerdos de la Alhambra.
It's a rite of passage for any classical guitarist, and for many of us, it's a piece that we one day dreamed to be able to play when we first started learning the guitar. Maybe it's the first piece that you ever heard, or maybe it's you or somebody that you know's favorite guitar piece of all time. And maybe even for some of you, it's what inspired you to pursue the guitar in the first place. Whether you love this piece or you hate it, you can't deny that it is a huge staple in the classical guitar repertoire and helped elevate the guitar to where it is today. It's for this reason concert artists throughout times have performed it and recorded it over and over again. So let's first start by talking about what this piece is about. Now, as I'm sure as you can guess by the title, Recuerdos de la Alhambra, which is roughly the memory of the Alhambra, it's about his memory of the Alhambra, but bear with me. Let's talk about what the Alhambra is. So the Alhambra is a castle in Spain which has red brick walls on the outside and has an incredible architecture on the inside. This castle is still one of the best representations of Moorish culture in Spain today. Inside the castle, there are tons of things people want to see besides just the architecture. There are fountains, there's statues, but the most famous one that you probably have seen already if you're a guitarist is the mirror pool, which can be seen in the Andres Segovia video of Asturias. So it definitely feels like something that should be pretty memorable, I would say. So now let's go back to Tarragona. So this piece was originally drafted in 1896 or so, and it was written after him and his friend Donna Concha Martinez went to the Alhambra in Granada, Spain. However, this piece was actually given to a different friend of Tarragona's because he couldn't afford to give him the gift, so instead he dedicated this piece to him. Since I cannot offer you a present of any worth on your birthday except this humble poetic impression made on my soul by a grandiose marvel of the Alhambra of Granada that we both admire. It's a pure memory, and think about how many pop songs have been dedicated in memory of something or someone. Memories. Tarragona was on the same page as these guys were. If we were to take a second and isolate just the melody, it would sound something like this. But as we know, as classical guitarists, it's not just about the melody, it's all about the whole package. So in this one, we have a pretty substantial and unique bass line. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds pretty boring, and how can these two things possibly be good together? Well, if you don't play guitar, you probably don't know this yet, but we do something called the Tremolo Technique. It's a technique on the guitar that's meant to imitate the sound of a continuing line, because let's face it, when you pluck one note on the guitar, it probably lasts about 5-10 seconds at most. But the tremolo lets us give the illusion that the sound keeps on going. It's done by having the fingers rapidly hit the same string or the same note over and over and over, and this allows the thumb to play a bass line. I'm going to go ahead and play the beginning very, very slow and slowly get faster until it's about the normal speed, so that way you hear how the slow tremolo can become the piece that we all know and love. So I guess to answer the question of this video, why does everyone still play it today? I think it's because it uses everything that's great about the guitar and honestly a lot of musical cliches that make any music sound good. Number one is just the concept of the song. It's very sincere, it's very honest, and it's very personal. Many of the most successful songs of all time are about some kind of memory, some kind of person, or some kind of story. Something that we can relate to, something that we want to share and pass on, and this one is no different, even though it was written back in the 1800s. Number two is because it uses the guitar so well. It uses the full range of the guitar, ranging from the lower notes to the higher notes, to a bass line, to a melody being used with the tremolo technique, To me, it's pretty much everything that makes the guitar the guitar. It's a piece whose chosen key really lets the guitar just resonate so full because we're able to make use of the open strings such as A and E. Where the melody is so simple but so well fitted to the guitar, and because it uses a technique that really, in my opinion, only the guitar can pull off in this way. Other instruments have tried, and none have succeeded, at least in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys play this piece? Do you guys like it? Do you hate it? Let us know. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.